Lies. I wonder if there is anyone in the world who never lies. Not even a small white lie. It seems everyone lies at some point in their life, or their day. Some people are better liars than others. In fact, I often read lying is an art. Children are pretty good at lying. Or perhaps they're pretty bad, because it's easy to tell when a child is lying. I read that the more lies children tell, the more intelligent they are. You need to be creative and imaginative to lie. There comes a stage in our lives when most of us stop lying. We are all told that it's always better to tell the truth. Not all of us do this, though. There are many very intelligent people who lie. We even trust them to run our country. I've lost count of the number of politicians who have been caught lying.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we have a really nice and really cool lesson. It is lesson 36 from unit 24. Okay, and today we will talk about sharing surprising news and expressing surprise. Okay, I think that the topic is quite clear. We don't have to clarify it more. Okay, so let's look at the title of the lesson. Have you heard that Ahmed and Samira broke up last week? Have you heard about Shema? She got a new job last week. Have you heard about my uncle? He got married again after several years. After several years that his wife died. Okay, so this is it. This is how we will talk about sharing surprising news in lesson 20, in unit 24. And have you expressed your surprise? You can say, oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God, that's such an interesting news. So that's how you express your surprise. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. Are you for real? Let's look at the vocabulary section. It says, read the article in a celebrity gossip magazine. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. Apparently, or you can just, it's like a glottal T in the American accent. You can say apparently. Apparently, it's just for a smoother pronunciation. Apparently, you don't say apparently. It's kind of hard. So apparently, be with, okay, break up with, juicy gossip, paparazzi, scandal, spotted, the latest. Paparazzi. So what is paparazzi? Paparazzi people are specific photographers. They will be like a spy. They will spy on other people's life. For example, there's a couple. Their relationship is secret. They don't want to share it with people for any reason. Okay, but there is a paparazzi. There's a photographer. He has just doubts that these two couples are together. These two people are together. Okay, he will follow them everywhere just to take a photo of them, just to let's say authenticate the relationship, just to reassure that they are in a relationship, and then he will sell this photo for millions of dollars to the newspaper. He will tell the newspapers, okay, you see, I got this picture, I got this photo, I'm selling it around. This photo shows that blah 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 and blah are in a relationship. Okay, they are paparazzi, secret photographers. So let's read this story and fill out the blanks as well. You can see the Kurdish translation for it is on the right side of the lesson. Okay, is this the end of Brantonia? Is this the end of Brantonia? Have you heard blank about everyone's favorite celebrity couple? You can say, have you heard the latest? Okay, you can say this is number 1. The latest news, or the latest news in British accent. Have you heard the latest news or the latest about everyone's favorite celebrity couple? It looks like this might be the end of the pair we know as Brantonia. According to my sources, okay, Antonia wants to what? With Brad. Wants to break up with Brad Pitt. He was What? She was blind last night with another famous actor you might know. She was spotted. She was seen. She was spotted last night with another famous actor you might know. What a scandal. What a scandal. Okay. You're living with someone, but then your photo is with someone else because you have spent some time with another guy. This is what a scandal. What a scandal. There's also a big rumor going around about Brad. Okay, blank, he isn't as innocent as he seems. Apparently, this is number 5. Apparently, he isn't as innocent as he seems. Some paparazzi snapped photos of him last night, accompanied by Santana Grace. So paparazzi is number 6. Next, we have, is he blank Santana now? Is he with Santana Grace now? Should we start calling them Brantana? Brantonia to Brantana. Thanks for reading my blog. Come back tomorrow for more gossip, or you can say for more juicy gossip. This was this vocabulary section. Now let's move to the pair work from part B here. So part B is discuss celebrity gossip magazine website and blogs. Do you like them? Why do you think people like to read them? Because basically they contain unbelievable facts, news, and everything. So let me share fake news or a gossip that I just heard myself. Okay, I read it on the social media. So when I tell my friend, well, did you hear the gossip about Liam Neeson, the American actor? Then my friend is gonna say, what? What's new? Okay, why do you want to share the news with me? Well, I just read an article about him mentioning that Liam Neeson is converted to Islam. And then my friend saying, what? Are you for real? And then I'm gonna tell my friend, okay, you know, I was really happy first, but then I was digging on internet, especially Google, and I never found anything mentioning that he was converted to Islam. It turned out apparently it was just a fake news. So the page website, so the page would get more likes and the website would get more visitors. But so after checking the news, it was just a fake news. It was just a gossip. And so yeah, Liam Neeson was never converted to Islam. That was the gossip I just heard and I wanted to share with you. And then my friends say, okay, no problem. Thanks for sharing. It was no surprise at all. Okay. That was a real gossip. I just read it myself on social media and I just wanted to share it with you. So let's move to the conversation section where it says, listen, who's the gossip about what happened? Brian and Matt.
24. Have you heard? Page 58. Conversation. A. Listen. Who is the gossip about? What happened?
Have you heard the latest on the band The Dream Captains? It's a huge scandal.
No, what happened?
Well, apparently the lead singer was arrested last night. He was spotted trying to rob a store.
No way. Is that for real?
I read about it on a couple of different gossip sites. But of course, it might just be a rumor.
Okay. Let's move to part B, pair work. It says practice the conversation, then find the best places to add the sentences below. And then, of course, practice it again. When it says, have you heard the latest about on the brand The Dream Captain? It's a huge scandal. No, what happened? I can say, I really like their music, okay? No. What happened? I really like their music. Come on, tell me. Next. Well, apparently the lead singer was arrested last night. He was spotted trying to rob a store. Okay, you can say for He tried to walk out of the store with clothes. Then his friend is saying, no way, is that for real? He has so much money. Why he is even trying to steal? He has so much money. Number one. The last one is, I read about it on a couple different gossip sites, but of course it might just be a rumor. And number two, we'll have to wait and find out if it's true or not. Okay, so let's move to the language booster section and summarize everything that we have studied so far. So it says, notice the ways we share surprising news and express surprise. Sharing surprise news and expressing surprise. So have you heard the latest on the band The Dream Captain? Well, have you heard that Scar just got a new job? Have you heard that Pershang got married? I can never believe it. Pershang is 35 years old, and he always told me that he will never get married because he's just not a big fan of ladies, and he wanted to spend the rest of his life as a single person. I cannot believe it. And then my friend can say, oh, no way, is that for real? He finally got married? I cannot believe it. Is that for real? Okay. Next. Did you know that I found a new job? It's a nearby job. It's near my house, and the salary is just double, and I'm gonna engage with my new job from next week. So you're not gonna see me again next week. Okay? And my friend's gonna say, you've gotta be kidding. You've gotta be kidding. You've gotta be kidding. I cannot believe it. How can you leave this company? You've gotta be kidding. You've gotta be kidding. Okay? You've gotta be kidding. I cannot believe it. Okay, guess what? I'm gonna get married next week. And then my friends said, you can't be serious. Come on, were you in a relationship? I can never believe that you're gonna get married next week. The last one is, it's kind of funny way to express when you want to share a surprise. You can say, wait till you hear this. You know what? Tomorrow we are off. None of our teachers will come to the university because they got a conference to participate in, so they will not lecture us tomorrow, and we can sleep it in the morning. Isn't it a great news? We will not come to the university tomorrow. So that's a great news. And my friend's gonna say, wow, that's amazing. That was a great news. That's how you share surprising news. Part B. It says, share one surprising piece of news with your partner. I shared so many news with you, okay? So, example, did you know that a man found a bear inside his home yesterday? And you say, no way. How did that happen? No way. No way means I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. No way. Okay? This is it. Now it's time to improve our listening skills. It says, listen to people share surprising news. The number, the headlines from 1 to 4, and the order you hear them. So we have audio track number 21.
Page 59. Listening. A and B. Number 1.
Guess what?
What?
Mark Allen is going to start his own line of clothing.
You've got to be kidding. Isn't he a football player?
Yeah, and he used to be a child actor in the 90s.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize he was into fashion.
Neither did I. Apparently, his sister went to school for fashion design, and he started reading her books. That's how he got interested.
That's amazing. When will his clothes be available?
Well, the rumor is that he'll start selling his clothes in the fall.
Number 2.
Wait till you hear this.
What? Tell me.
Do you remember last month when that guy called all the newspapers and said that he was that famous actor who disappeared 20 years ago?
Yeah, I remember. He sounded crazy.
Well, get this. He is that actor.
You've got to be kidding. How is that possible?
Apparently, 20 years ago, he got tired of paparazzi following him around all the time, so he let people just think he disappeared. He left his whole family and moved to a different country. He didn't want to be famous anymore.
That's amazing. I guess he wants to be famous again, huh?
Yeah, he ran out of money and wants to start acting again. He's got his own reality show now.
Number 3.
Have you heard the latest on the scandal at the Olympics?
No, what happened?
Apparently, an athlete paid some judges to give him a high score.
No way. That's terrible.
I know. I can't believe it.
How did he get caught?
Another judge overheard a telephone conversation between the athlete and the judge who took the money.
That's crazy. I'm glad he didn't get away with it.
Number 4.
Have you heard about the child actor whose father stole all her money?
You can't be serious. Did that really happen?
Yeah. Her father was her manager. He managed her career and was in charge of all of her money.
How did she find out he stole her money?
When she turned 18, she wanted to take over her own finances. Her father wouldn't let her, so she hired a lawyer. The lawyer found out that she didn't have any money in any of her bank accounts.
That's crazy. What did her father spend the money on?
He spent it on expensive vacations and dinners, mostly. He also made some really bad investments and lost a lot of her money that way.
So, this is it. Then we have Speak with Confidence section. So think of a surprising story that you heard recently. Write the main points of the story below. Or I can share a news with you, a surprising news which I could never believe it. And it turns out it's also fake news. So recently I heard that the government starts to open bank account for its employees. I was happy for a moment, and then my friend's gonna say, no way, and did you believe it? Well, honestly, I was happy for a moment. I wanted to believe it, but then I thought, okay, this is a corrupted government. The government would never do such a good work, and the employees would never start to deliver their salary through a bank system. Okay, and my friend is gonna say, well, no problem, this is our government. So this was the Speak with Confidence section, and you can read this one. Did you hear about the bug that's smaller than a person's fingernail? Now let's move to the conversation section. Are we ready? Let's start. Pants are still fashionable and they are still trendy. This is it. Now let's move to the conversation section. Okay, the conversation section, and let's begin. Okay, or let's kick off. So the first question is, can you tell me about the surprising or the most surprising news you've ever heard of? Okay, no, I haven't. Can you tell me? Okay, what a news. How did it happen? Okay. Interesting. Great. Do you know how much was the fund, how much the money Microsoft gave to Apple? Which company has a bigger capital now? Okay, thank you very much. This was the end of today's lesson. Peace out until the next lesson.